Hey guys, Morgan the Rebellious Reviewer. We talk about music, books, and movies. And today, I'm going to be doing yet another Top 20 Ranked. Before we get started, today I'm bringing out a new rating system. I decided that the 0 to 5 rating system had been done by way too many people and was not original anymore. So, I'm bringing out a 0 to 14 rating system with 2 ways to break the scale. It looks like this. Normally we'd get started with either the worst of all time tier or the atrocious tier, but both of those tiers are empty, as are the abysmal, horrible, and really bad tiers. So let's get started with the bad tier.
She's a mess these days, tries to leave that kid at home. Word on the street says I'm back to the bone. Savage love, did somebody break your heart? Looking like an angel, but you're savage love.
If I could pick one word to describe this song, it would be annoying. Jason Derulo sounds like a wheel that hasn't been oiled, and the melody sounds like it came from a children's song. A really bad children's song at that. The only thing keeping me from putting this in a lower tier is Josh 685's production, which is admittedly okay. Granted, Jason didn't get permission to use it, so no credit to him, but still. Next.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35.
I'm just going to say it. Ariana Grande cannot pull off explicit. These lyrics are not sexy, they're just gross. This is coming from the person who finds all of those over-the-top sex songs from 2005 sexy. I think the difference there is that those songs at least had the common decency to go all out with it. This just feels like it's trying to be a happy medium, but in reality, it just doesn't work. Before you say it's because the 2005 songs were made by men and I'm a woman, no, I'm bisexual. I can find women attractive. With that out of the way, can we talk about this production? Because it's not good. The trap beat feels very stiff and again, not sexy. So yeah, this song is a mess. And since there are no songs in the pretty bad tier, let's move on to the underwhelming tier.
I got no motivation. Where is my motivation?
Huh? What? I thought a bro nigga said something. Talking shit, but they still ain't saying that.
This is the most generic song in the top 20. The trap beat is nothing special and has next to no melody or atmosphere. Then there's Moneybagg Yo's unenthusiastic delivery and the content, which is completely standard aside from that COVID-19 reference, which is just going to end up dating this song. Next.
At the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Feel so holy, 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 holy. Oh God.
Justin Bieber making a pseudo-Christian song? That should be terrible, but it isn't. It's just a standard love song with some references to Christianity thrown in. The beat sounds like a typical contemporary Christian song, and Bieber's performance is completely unenthusiastic. Chance the Rapper also blends into the background, which is inexcusable coming from him. This is just a nothing song by a nothing artist, nothing more, nothing less. Next.
Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy.
I've heard a lot of people say that they like this beat and chorus, and I have to ask, why? The beat is generic, uninspired, and boring. The chorus is catchy, but doesn't pop the way it should. The whole thing sounds so colorless, which is not what you want when you have Young Thug on a song. Maybe this is just a case of R&B not being my genre, but I can't get behind this. Next. To me, Latin music is at its best when it has energy, and this does not. Everything about this feels like it was designed to put me to sleep, and that's not good considering this is a hookup song. Also, Bad Bunny sounds like he's about to fall asleep. Next.
They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes.
I like the organic instrumentation on this, but it still sounds like a standard country love song to me. Not much to really say about it, so next.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know she's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free.
This song has decent instrumentation, but it's also a little bit overproduced, and the inclusion of Charlie Puth makes no sense. This song is supposed to be about being angry about being cheated on, but the inclusion of Charlie Puth makes it sound like she cheated also? That is way too confusing of a premise. Next.
Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down.
I like the horns on this. Unfortunately, neither Drake nor Lil Durk sound enthused, and the trap beat is unimpressive. Also, this song gets old really fast. It's only slightly over 4 minutes, and it feels a lot longer. Next.
Switching in positions for you. Cooking in the kitchen and I'm in the bedroom. I'm in need of lift, they say I'm pumping through hoops. I'm my love infinite, nothing I wouldn't do, but I won't do. Switching for you.
How is it that the beat on the song about love is sexier than the song about sex? Seriously, these beats should have been switched. This trap beat doesn't bother me as much because it's pushed more to the back of the mix in favor of some instrumentation that's actually pretty good. Ariana's singing is also pretty good, although she has certainly done better. However, Ariana being this much of a submissive housewife, even if it is intentional and even if it doesn't really bother me that much, does seem a little out of character. Next.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
Am I the only one who's not completely wowed by Harry Styles' newest album? I mean, it's okay, but nothing from it has really grabbed me. I like the old school sound he's going for, but I don't feel like he does much with it. This may just be that I listen to more rock than my fellow critics, so this doesn't seem as special to me, but I just can't get into this as much. Next.
Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy.
This song is a fun, catchy rap song with some pretty graphic lyrics. However, if you think this is new for a sex song, check out My Neck, My Back by Kia and Shut Up. While I don't exactly seek this out, I do find myself nodding my head to it every time I hear it, and the performers are very charismatic. Since there are no songs in the pretty good tier, let's move on to the good tier.
But God, does it feel so good? 'Cause I got it where I want it now. And if you could, then you know you would. 'Cause God, it just feels so, it just feels so good.
So, before you go, would
suicide, so if you don't want to hear me talk about that, skip to this timestamp. It's about Louis Capaldi's aunt who took her own life, and it's from the perspective of his mom, who is wondering if she could have done anything to prevent this. It's pretty heartbreaking, and I actually cried when I learned what it was about. I just wish the instrumentation was a bit less dull. Next.
Why you always in the mood? Fuck around like I'm brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool.
I like the melodic trap sound this has, but compared to other melodic trap offerings from this year, this one kinda gets lost in the shuffle for me. Sure, the beat is great, especially with that guitar, but it's not as much fun as other songs that we'll be getting to later in this video. Next.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring down fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little fucking song. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa.
This is a fun, catchy pop song that reminds me of the club boom of 2010 in the best way possible. It's pretty enjoyable, but doesn't stand out as much as other BTS songs. Next.
All of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own.
So, here's a fun fact about me. When I was a kid, I played chess a lot. I was pretty good at it considering how young I was at the time, so I can appreciate the chess references in this song. I can also appreciate a good feminist anthem, which is what this is. Also, this is another song that brings me back to the days of bright, happy pop music. Ava Max has some serious potential, and I hope she capitalizes on it. Next.
Oh, this has gotta be the good life. This has gotta be the good life. This could really be good life, good life.
Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. With a pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Have you ever met a real nigga rock star? This ain't no guitar, bitch, this a clock.
At first I thought this was just mediocre, but man is that hook catchy. It both relaxes and hypes me up at the same time. I also like how this can be seen as both a brag track and a serious track without it feeling disjointed. It's a versatile song and I love it. Next.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh, hey.
Here's a list of artists I never thought I'd put in the great tier. Still, this is a fun, catchy trap song that I can't help but enjoy. Not the best melodic trap song of the year, but still great. Next.
I did some wrong, but I'm always right. Said I know how to shoot, and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night. Look.
This has a dark, relaxing feel that makes me think of The Night, appropriately enough. It's also catchy, and I love the tributes to Pop Smoke that both of the guest artists do. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Next.
I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust.
A synthwave song in the top 20? I must be dreaming. Not as good as Laserhawk, Dance with the Dead, or Ghost, but still really good. It gets me hyped up every time I hear it, and the lyrics actually make me feel something. The line, "Maybe I can show you how to love," in particular, hits me hard. And that's my ranking. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Morgan the Rebellious Reviewer, and I'm out.
Hello? ruined my niece's video.